Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. So today is a little bit of a different video. I was actually tagged by another channel. Her channel name is JackieNaturals. So she did a tag on just a getting to know you because she was tagged from another channel, so they were passing it on. So yeah, this is just a getting to know you type of video. So if you're curious to see sort of what my answers are to the questions, then let's get into the video. Yeah, so I thought this was just a fun little video to do. It's not going to be a very long one. There's about 10 questions to answer. So let's just get right into it. So if you see me looking down, just because I've written all the questions down in my little book here. So the first question is, where are you from? Well, I was born and raised in Canada. I still live here, and in Canada it's called provinces. So I've lived in 2 provinces so far my whole life. So that's not a lot. I know it probably doesn't sound like a lot, but yeah. So I've lived in two different places. So my next question is, where did you meet your husband? Well, I actually met my husband when I was just about to graduate from high school. I was about 18, and we met. It was funny because we didn't know each other at all. And on that evening, he didn't want to go out with his friends, and I really didn't want to go out with my friends. I just didn't feel like going out that night. And they both persuaded us, our friends persuaded us to go out. So we ended up going out and that night, and I ended up meeting him, and we've been together ever since. So that's 30. I think we're going to be having our 33rd year together. So yeah, it's been a long time. So but yeah, that's how we met. How many children do I have? I have 2 sons. My oldest is just about to turn 25, and my youngest is 23. So yes, I just have the 2 boys. They're both great young men. So happy and proud of how they've both turned out. And then that actually kind of segues into the next question. It says, are you an empty nester? So no, not at this point, not an empty nester. And I actually feel very fortunate for that because I do like having my family at home. I can't help that. My one son, he goes to university, and so he's away going to school. My other son goes to university, but his university is closer to where we live, so he still lives at home. And it's nice at least I have one son here, and because I mean the house that we've lived in there pretty much their whole lives. So I know it's going to be a pretty sad day when he does eventually go. We actually had to send my other son. He was going back to school just a couple of days ago. He flew off, and of course that's always just a really tough day to get through because we don't know when we're gonna see him again. So it could be quite a few months. So yeah, that's always a sad day. But yeah, no, I just have the 2 boys. What are your hobbies? Well, I would say before I started my YouTube channel, my hobbies would be reading. I'm an avid reader. I always have to have a book going, and love listening to music, just sometimes just sitting and chilling out, listening to music. But now that I've started my channel, really this is my hobby. Pretty much it's very consuming, very time consuming, to say the least. Again, I work a full-time job Monday to Friday, so trying to fit this in on the weekends it's a lot of work. But yeah, I don't really have time for a lot of other hobbies outside of this at this point in time. But yeah, I would just at this point, what I'll say is this is my hobby right now. So the next question is, what do you love more, makeup or clothes? Well, you know the title of my channel, so I will have to say it is makeup. I do, because I mean my channel name is Makeup and Style, so I do like fashion and that sort of thing. But definitely makeup is my absolute love. Loved it since I was a teenager, and it's just something that makes me feel good about myself. I feel more confident when I have makeup on. I love buying new stuff. I love going to the store, and when I see something new and I want, it's like I want to try it, and I actually get a little giddy about when I see new stuff. Especially if it's like a highlighter or mascara. There's a new mascara I have my eye on, so I'm just waiting to purchase that. But yeah, like I would say makeup is my absolute love. Introvert or extrovert? Well, I guess I have more of a tendency to be an introvert because I do need to recharge myself. And by doing that, sometimes I just need some time alone. So a little bit of me time. And I find that just really recharges me. But I also have extrovert qualities too. I can honestly say, like, when if I'm in a room full of people, I'm not shy. Again, it depends on what circle you're going. If it's a room full of people that I may not know, I may, stand back a little bit and observe the situation and stuff. But for the most part, I'm a pretty social person. I can pretty much talk to anybody. So I would say, yeah, I'm definitely more of an introvert, but I do have extrovert qualities. That's a key. What have you? So the next question is, what have been your past jobs? Well, I've had quite a few. I first started off, of course, babysitting. That's kind of your segue into earning some money as babysitting when I was a teenager. Then I worked in retail, so as a cashier and also putting stock out. Then I was a chambermaid at a hotel. That was for a short little stint, and that was one of those things that there's just jobs that you just don't want to do, and that was definitely one of them. I just did not want to be a maid. So went out of that. And then, so I've been with the same corporate company for about 30 years now. I'm not going to disclose which company that is, but yeah, so I've worked with them for a long time, and I've held different positions in over my time frame. I've done all sorts of different things. So, but yeah, that's where I am right now. What is your favorite show and movie? Well, I think my all-time favorite TV show would have to be Breaking Bad. Absolutely love that show. We're actually just watching again we're kind of binge watching on Netflix. We're watching it again. And it's funny, when you watch it a second time, you miss sometimes those little details. And so it's fun actually watching it again. And for a movie, I think there's two different choices. So I like, romantic comedies. I also like more like action and like mystery type of ones. So I would say for a romantic comedy, my all-time favorite one is Pretty Woman. I love Julia Roberts and Richard Gere together. And that is, if I have a choice to watch a movie, I'll always pick that one. And then from a more of an action type of movie, I love The Matrix, the original Matrix. Absolutely love that movie. So those are my two movies that I absolutely love and will watch anytime. And so the last question is something new. So I had to actually kind of think about this, and I was trying to think if there's anything new in my life. Everything's pretty much the same at this point. I haven't, other than, we just went through Christmas. So other than having a little bit of, I bought a little bit of makeup. I don't really have anything new. All of my equipment in here for my, like my shooting and stuff like that. I've had that for quite some time. Don't have really anything other than, I bought a little bit of makeup. So, but I'm sure that will change within the next few months. I'm sure I'll be getting something new, and I will keep you posted if anything comes up. So that is it. I just want to thank JackieNaturals so much for tagging me on the video. This was fun. I don't normally do videos like this, but I thought it would be just a fun little video for you guys just to kind of get to know me, and I hope that's helped you a little bit. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'd love for you to join my family here on YouTube. And as always, everybody, I hope you have a great week and a great life, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!